Hello and welcome to our last London property market update for 2025. Today, I join you from the Benham and Reeves annual conference, which this year is in Malaga, Spain. Although 2025 did have its own set of challenges marked by slow growth, rising inflation, and geopolitical uncertainty, there was the good news of 3 drops in the Bank of England base rate, reducing borrowing costs considerably. So the London property market remained resilient with sustained investor confidence throughout much of the year. As we prepare to wrap up 2025, let's look at how this year has panned out for the UK and London property markets. Reeves reported a sharp 1.8% drop in the average new seller's asking price in November. This unusual price drop comes after a short 0.3% rebound in October. London recorded the sharpest fall of 2.4% as the average price of a home in the capital reached nearly £669,000. In contrast, this is still more than 83% higher than the national average of £365,000. This recent price drop has encouraged bargain hunting buyers as the number of agreed sales has risen by 4% from the end of last year. In her recent autumn statement last month, the UK's Chancellor Rachel Reeves ended the speculation of a new property tax on homes valued over £500,000. According to Rightmove, this clarity from the Chancellor brings a sigh of relief to the sellers of over 210,000 homes listed for sale at the moment. Nearly 85% of these properties are in London and the South East. Instead, there'll be a new mansion tax paid annually on homes valued at over £2 million, affecting only 0.5% of homes that fall in the high value category. And this doesn't even come in until 2028, which will be almost election season, so there's a good chance this may get dropped completely. Despite an overall sluggish performance in 2025, many experts believe property prices will rise in 2026 as demand picks up, driven by lower mortgage rates and more tax clarity. Some forecast expect house prices to rise by as much by 4% over the next year and rents to see a similar increase. Our latest research also revealed that housing affordability will improve in 2026 as the house price to income ratio falls to 8.2. This marks the 4th consecutive year of improving affordability for home buyers following a peak of 9.5 in 2022. Turning to the ever-important rental market, ONS data shows that the average rent in London is now £2,265, compared to a national average of only £1,360. That's around 67% higher, reflecting London's status as one of the most competitive rental markets in the world. Also, from April 2027, the Chancellor increased tax on rental income by 2%. Bear in mind, this is on net rental profit after all expenses and means an extra £20 in tax for every £1,000 of net rental profit. But again, when the election comes, this could also be overturned. Importantly though, the Renters' Rights Act became law in November. Landlords must watch out for the implementation of Phase 1, which comes into effect from the 1st of May 2026. As a landlord investor myself, I can say with confidence London property remains one of the most resilient ways to generate consistent rental income while building long-term capital growth, and the new Renters' Rights Act hasn't affected my outlook on property as an investment at all. In fact, I welcome news of longer-term tenancies, as tenants who stay longer mean lower costs as no voids. And with the ability to increase rents in line with market rents every year and the guaranteed ability to evict a tenant if I want to sell or if my family want to move in, I think it's actually good news. But it's more important than ever to find everything out about any potential tenant, as you will likely be in a very long-term relationship. And at Benham and Reeves, our 21 London branches and 13 overseas offices are here to help with advice on the new act, as well as finding reliable tenants and then managing your investment for you. So let me end by wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And as always, if you're looking to sell, buy, let, or even renew your current rental, please do get in touch. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon in 2026.